Hi friends, I'm Firefighter Tim and welcome to the Safety Squad. We have so much to talk about today and we get to learn all about emergencies. During this video, I'll be giving some important tips on how to identify what an emergency is and how you can call 911. We have to make sure that we're paying extra close attention because after this video, you'll have the opportunity to complete the family activity sheet to see what we learned. So let's put our thinking caps on and get started. The first thing we're going to talk about are emergencies. An emergency is a serious and sometimes unsafe situation that requires immediate help. Typically, during an emergency, someone needs help right away. Let's see if we can identify some different types of emergencies. I'm going to ask you a few questions and I'd like you to think to yourself and decide whether it is an emergency or if it is not an emergency. If you think it is an emergency, give me a thumbs up or say yes. If you don't think it's an emergency, give me a thumbs down or say no. Ready? Here we go. If someone's house is on fire, would that be an emergency? Yes or no? If you said yes, you're correct. Great job. If any home or building is on fire, it would certainly be an emergency. Next question. How about a car crash? If someone's involved in a car crash and a person inside the car is injured, would that be an emergency? If you answered yes again, then you're correct. Great job. Now, what about if you lost your favorite toy? You looked all over the place for it, but you still can't find it. Would that be an emergency? If you answered no, then you're correct. Okay, last question. What if you're sad and upset with a friend? Would this be an emergency? If you answered no again, then you're correct. Great job. Remember, an emergency is when someone not only needs help, but they need help right away. If you don't know if something is an emergency or not, you can always ask a trusted adult like your parents or guardian. So, if there is an emergency, does anyone know the phone number that we should remember to call? You got it, 911. Can kids call 911? Absolutely. Anyone who knows what an emergency is can call 911, so you can certainly do it. We just have to remember that 911 is for emergencies only. You also have the option to text 911 if you cannot make the call. If texting, it's important to include your address and what kind of help you need, police, fire, or EMS. Call 911 if you can, and text if you can't. If we ever have to call 911, there's no need to worry because it's easy. Just simply pick up the phone and dial the numbers 911. Since some phones are a little bit different, it would be a good idea to have your parents review with you how to use the phones that are inside your home. Once you dial the numbers 911, a friendly call taker will answer the phone saying,
County 911.
Be sure to answer all the questions that you're asked. To help prepare you for these questions, ask your parents to help you learn your address. That's the numbers that are located on or near your house, plus the name of the street that you live on. If you happen to be somewhere other than your home, simply describe exactly what you see around you and where you think you are. An example of this would be, I'm at the park by my school, and if you know the name of your school, chances are the emergency responders will have a good idea of where you are. Along with your address, there's one more thing that all kids need to know. Any guesses what that might be? You've got it. All kids need to know their parent or guardian's phone number, whether you need to call mom or dad for something really important or to simply ask them a question. It's comforting to know that mom or dad will always be just a phone call away. Guess what? You did it. This is the end of our safety class. You guys did an awesome job. Now don't forget to test your knowledge by completing the family activity sheet with everyone in your house to see how much we learned. See you guys next time and stay safe.